Hey kids, this is Icy Vixen, and I'm here playing more Hearthstone. And we're going to be working with a Paladin deck, and this is kind of a tempo zoo kind of thing. Let's take a quick look at it before we get started. I've got 2 Blessings of Might, 2 Blessings of Wisdom to help me with some card draw, 2 Abusive Sergeants. I have 1 Equality, 2 Argent Protectors, 2 Direwolf Alphas, you can see what's going on here, 2 Echoing Ooze, 2 Haunted Creepers, so I'm looking to have multiple minions here. I have 1 Unstable Ghoul. Could change him for something else, but he's kind of cool because he's low cost. 1 Sword of Justice. I actually just made this for the first time tonight, and all the time I've played this, I never got this card in any of my packs, and so I decided to break down and forego saving up for my Leroy Jenkins in order to make Sword of Justice, and it's turned out to be a very good buy. So if you don't have this card but you have enough dust, definitely make it for your Paladin deck. 2 Aldrich Peacekeepers, 2 True Silver Champions. I have 1 Blessing of Kings instead of 2. 2 Consecrations. I have 2 Sludge Belchers. You can, I think I might actually take 1 out. You can go with 2 of these guys. I like them because they're an independent taunt, but you swap them out and use Defender of Argus too. It's just the Defender requires that you have some minions on the board in order for them to buff into a taunt. In this case, if you've got nothing to play and all you got is him, it's not a bad thing. And I have an Avenging Wrath in here, and I've got 2, this is actually a great finisher, so if you have it, put them in. I have 2 of those, but 1 is enough. And I've got 2 Guardian of Kings, and I have a Lay on Hands. You could take this out if you want to, but if it's later in the game and you're running out of options, your health is getting low, this is not a bad last resort card. So let's get right into it. I'm going to play it as you see it without making any changes right now. And I played this before, and earlier I went 5 for 6 games. I actually went 5 streaks. I jumped a couple of levels. I got my quest done, got myself some gold, bought a card pack, and lucky for me, I finally got a legendary Grommash Health Scream was in there. So I needed him.
Uther versus
So that was good. You know what? I think I am going to turn the volume down
I will fight
on
with
the
honor.
game. Because I have a feeling this is probably way too loud for you. And we're going to resume. That should make it a little bit easier. So, I got a Blessing of Wisdom. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to kick the Avenging Wrath back. And I'm going to bring out... Hey! That's not a bad start at all. I'm going to start by getting this guy out on the board. Especially against a Hunter. Because they can have a lot of minions too. So, we're going to play Mana Coin here. And drop that bad boy out. So the way you're going to play this deck, this is very similar. It really is kind of a zoo deck. It just has a lot more, it has more higher minions and more spells, and most of the spells target strictly on buffing. So, what do we got here? Yeah. Let's do this. Probably should. Well, actually, it's not a bad option here. Job done. I'll put a Divine Shield on top of the Direwolf Alpha. Hopefully, it'll live a little longer. Why not? So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to sacrifice the Argent Protector. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an explosion.
Let me
Not on my watch.
I'll help that to live. Yep, there it is. Explosive trap. And he still gets his 2 damage. And I probably should have played this. Should have waited, played that on one of the other minions. But that's alright. That's a good result.
To my side.
And now he's gonna go away. La 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 la. We'll put this. Oh, this is a fun. Watch this. This is a great combo. What I'm gonna do right here.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Put that on there now before you end your turn. And you got a copy that should have the... Aha! And they both get that wisdom buff, which is kind of a cool thing.
To my side.
So is he going to hit me, or is he going to hit one of these guys? Okay. That's... Well, it's pointless to use this because I'm just gonna kill it right now.
Sever my wrath. Sever my wrath.
So before I use any mana, I'm gonna get myself a card. See where the tempo comes in line? I've got a buff here right there. Get myself. Oh yeah. Play that. And we're gonna hold that. And we're gonna finish. So, yeah. That was the one thing I was hoping he wouldn't play. I was just gonna say, I hope he doesn't have a multi-shot. But that was actually very fun. Oh, there's another Blessing of Wisdom. Let's see what we can do.
Reporting for duty.
And I'm gonna hold off. Next hand, I'll definitely play Guardian of Kings. This will be nice because, you know, he'll be a 6/7.
I have no time for games.
Okay, well, take control of a random enemy minion. Not today.
To battle.
So there's a lot of removal. This deck is actually quite effective.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so Guardian of Kings will have to wait a turn. Alright, now I see a Elder Peacekeeper coming into play here. Okay, well there's my combo again. That is not a bad thing.
Justice. To battle.
Sorry, dude. But you've got to go. I still have 2 more turns. So my first thing... Oh, for crying out loud. So this is kind of a cool thing. We're gonna first heal myself up. And now we're gonna put this guy up. Hopefully he doesn't have destroy a random minion. Oh, and here we have Mr. Sludge Belcher. I'll do this. You want to put your lower minions in the middle if you can, particularly if you're running with the Direwolf Alpha, so you can buff those little guys up. Get your taunts towards the end. And hey, guess what? Those guys are always going to go to the right, so there's not much you can do there. Hopefully he doesn't have something that'll take those guys out right away. I can get myself some cards. Deadly Shot! Ah, for crying out loud. Well, we want to keep our little fella alive here.
On my watch.
And you can see what's happening here, so that's a good start. Game 1. See if we can get a streak going. So this is so far a pretty good deck. It's not a difficult one. Certainly doesn't have the complication that say a Miracle Rogue deck has. So I'm liking it a lot. So I'll play a second game for you guys.
Uther versus Rexa.
Ah.
Let the hunt begin.
A
I
Knight
will
of
fight
Hunters.
with honor.
So I'm actually going to hold here. This Sword of Justice is very effective for the early to mid game. So I'm going to hold on to that. And you can see there's enough low minions in the deck so that you have a pretty good chance of getting them when you first start. That's a great card for a hunter. Every hunter should be running with web spinners because that is just a great card. Actually, last night I was playing my hunter. No lie, I played him early in the game. Somebody killed it, and I ended up with King Crush, which is the legendary hunter minion.
Job's done.
So worthwhile to have that card. So he's just gonna hit me. I'll hold on to that for a sec.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
My Ventrilo has just chimed in. Hello, whoever's there. So I can throw this up. Or I could put these guys down. Well, definitely I'm going to get rid of him. And I think I'm going to, yeah. Let's play this. curious to see if when this dies, if the 2 minions that come out get buffed. Or if it has to be when I play them. I haven't actually seen that happen. Alright, well, we're not going to find out, are we? So I need to really get this taunt down. And this seems to be the best way to do it. And he lives to fight. But not for long. Pretty sure this guy and one of these guys are gonna take him out. Oh! What do you know? Well, that is very good to know. So.
Follow the rule.
Sorry, dude. And this will give me 2 more decently sized minions. And I'm actually going to go, since he's only got, well, 5 damage on the board. I'm going to have a little more than that when I'm done. This should be interesting because he's now been buffed to 2-3. It's going to be a copy of 2-3, and then it should get another buff on top of that. Let's see how that works. No. Oh, well. Oh, wait. No, I did get it. Yeah. There we go. Guys, unleash the hounds. Doesn't have room for his Timberwolf. So.
Duty.
So, I can give him 3 attack, which means that he'll be at 4 attack. So whatever hits him, he's going to do more damage to, as opposed to putting it on a minion and hitting him. 2, 4, 7... I think I will put it on here instead. I'm going to hit him in the face. When he dies, the 1/1 minions are going to all go down because he does an extra damage. So he's kind of an AoE. And there we go. See?
To my side.
So. I think consecration is the way to go here. I don't have equality, which would have been much more effective, but He may have a snipe in there. He may have... There's a lot he could have in there.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, well, how nice. So, I think I'm going to hold. I want to keep him. I don't want him to die too easily. I'm going to go with my Avenging Wrath and hope that finishes the job. Okay, I didn't realize my health was that low. Actually, I didn't realize that. Okay, well, I have to do this then.
Justice.
But that leaves me with still a good sized minion on the board. Oh, all of them. Are you kidding me? Really? Okay, this would be a good time to play Lay on Hands. So in the event that he has a snipe, let's drop that.
Fight, maggot.
Job's done.
Nope, no snipe. Okay. One of the things that's very frustrating to people about paladins. Ah, this should be fun. Okay, let's see. Explosive trap. Here it is. Thank you.
Justice.
3. That'll do. He has nothing to play right now. Yeah.
Follow the rule.
Question is whether or not he will actually hit that, or if he draws into a. Oh my God! He's just loaded with secrets. I think this is the game right here.
Last warning.
There's your explosive trap.
Well played.
Yeah, so it was a little tougher there against that hunter. He didn't make it easy. But as you can see, this is a pretty good deck. Certainly effective. Probably, I haven't climbed high enough to see if you can make your way into the single digits, but definitely good for climbing your way through the teens. Obviously, if you're at the bottom, try it out. Give me your opinions. If you got any critiques, any suggestions, love to hear them. And you can leave your comments below. Thanks so much for watching.